injured here, 3v3 Cassiolutian blue team. First up, Osinski plays a very angry Warboss melee commander that walks through cover, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. This is Freebooterz DLC. Alongside, Asmon plays an Eldar Warlock, good offense, fights melee, also fantastic disruption and good mobility with Fleet. Here you see Fleet right now. And rounding out the blue team, Boris is a mech boy teleporting commander that fights range combat, does some nice damage, can also disrupt, support, build structures and repair, but he's not very tough. Red team, you have Pibb, who went random and got some grey knights, not very grey though. This is a brother captain, good offense and support, fights melee, reasonably durable, can also walk through cover and cannot be suppressed. Alongside is Floid, also very durable and cannot be suppressed, also walks through cover as you see here, breaking stuff. Very good offense and support, starts off with a basic synapse. And rounding us out for the red team is Dark Riku as an Inquisitor, offensive commander that fights melee to start off, can get some nice ranged weapons, lots of control abilities and some support. Double sentinels are up against triple sluggers from Osinski. Here comes Floid to help out. Looks like red team are doubling the west side. There's a stomp. And blue team are doubling the east side. Howling Banshees in amongst strike squad. This is bad for Pibb. Should just retreat right now. Gonna lose a strike squad model. And these guys are 83 wet acquisition to reinforce, and there goes the model. 21 red compared to guardsmen, for instance, who give you 3 red. That's how tough and useful strike squad are in comparison. There's the early triple cap for blue. And red team are hitting power and take it down. The Hive Tyrant will decap Cassiolutian, then natural victory point for blue team southeast, natural for red team northwest, which has been taken. And contested VP mid would be one of the best maps in the game in my opinion, if it wasn't quite so large. It is a bit too much on the big side. Eldar have a huge advantage if they can use their webway gates well, though there is a flip side of course. If their webway gates, there's a grenade on those retreating Hormigors, almost wiping a squad. They get away with a single model. As I was saying, if their webway gates are spotted early and destroyed, they are going to waste a lot of red on them as well. Warboss just about gets away from Osinski. Triple sluggers into double looters. Look at this build on the west side. There's a stomp, knockback, stun, and a little bit of damage to those Banshees. They're going to need to run away, I think. There's another stomp just to make them leave. Spore mines are also coming in, so that could have been very nasty. Warlock trying to cap mid, and does. He's going to leave, I think. Nope, turns for a destructor, which doesn't do a whole lot, and now leaves. Pibb under huge pressure on the east side, gets a Rhino. Good choice on this huge map for Grey Knights, who would otherwise struggle with mobility slightly, although they do have We Are the Hammer from the brother captain, which boosts speed. Strike squad leave the cap to the stormtroopers, and he's getting some interceptors now. Red team capping mid. It's Dark Riku's Inquisitor. Triple sentinels now, tier 1 vehicle that can decap points but cannot cap them, so he's going to have very little capping power. Just his Inquisitor and the single starting guardsman squad can actually cap points for him. Does give him very good mobility. Those sentinels are quick, will allow him to come mid and support if he needs to quickly, maybe even support all the way over on the east side. Double looters for Osinski. These guys getting too close though. The Hive Tyrant can't be suppressed and just walks into them, and there is seismic roar from the Rending Talons. Very nice weapon for the Hive Tyrant. A bit too good I think right now at just 120-20 for this thing. Gives you 75 DPS of melee damage, and that awesome seismic roar, which is disruption, a melee counter, also very good at taking down retreating squads. Warboss has the boss pole up, got spore mines in amongst these sluggers, and he just brute force take down the spore mines. Big stomp from the sentinel, hitting all 3 squads there, and the Warboss I think. Osinski doing a reasonable job fighting 2 armies, but is forced off. Guards are now repairing for Dark Riku. Here is the 3rd sentinel in amongst now. All 3 with the ground pound upgrade. So that's 45 power spent on sentinels in tier 1. 455394. If we see triple missile launchers in tier 2, that could be very interesting. And here are the interceptors, teleporting infantry that fight melee, good for countering setup teams and ranged squads in general. Unfortunately for them, they do not suppress like raptors do, and they do not disrupt like assault marines do in tier 1. So when they teleport in, the ranged squad can simply try and walk away. They can disrupt in tier 2 when they get their Justicar, and they also do a very nice amount of damage as well. 455386. They are expensive though, 550 to get them on the field, and then you need to purchase a Justicar and then their new Nemesis focus upgrade, which boosts health and melee damage to get the most out of them, so they are very expensive. Tier 2 for Asmon with just Howling Banshees and Dire Avengers. Floid's Hive Tyrant with the Rendon Talons are going to try and flank Asmon here. We see channeling runes on the Howling Banshees. We dodge the stomp. An awesome healing ability for the Warlock, one of the most powerful healing abilities in the game, hence why he is immobile. Howling Banshees in trouble. There is Rendon Talons on retreat. Howling Banshees bugging out with their pathing slightly, and he loses them. Very unfortunate for Asmon. Rendon Talons might have finished him anyway though. 455382, 2-to-1 cap for blue. Asmon with warp spiders on the way before Pibb and Floid even start researching tier 2. There goes Floid, and there goes Pibb. Sentinel are going to stop the Warlock, are they? They're trying to stop them both, and do stop them both. Nicely done from Dark Riku, supporting this east side with these two Sentinels. Where is the third one? It's right there as well. Forcing off these Dire Avengers who do have their aspect. Huge upgrade. 453381. Natural power of red getting attacked by sluggers. Well, just going to bash it to the ground. It looks like no burners up for these guys, which gives them a health buff and a couple of power weapons and burners. But that would be a lot of power to spend on sluggers. Perhaps he's waiting to get tier 2, see if they level up, see if they are worth upgrading. Double looters with their death guns taking down a node slowly. No sign of the crossbow bolt pistol for the Inquisitor. Obviously Dark Riku doesn't think he needs it with triple Sentinels with their ground pound melee counter. And all three slugger squads get their knob leaders now, making them very dangerous in melee and give them the swamping ability. War Truck is on the way. I assume he's waiting for it, which is why he's not retreating. War Truck would allow these orcs to reinforce, and in fact all of his nearby allies to reinforce. Can also get inside it, which they might do here. Yep, they're going to load up. 453351. So Riku going for Manticore. Was going to say perhaps a heavy weapon team, but with that War Truck that would be very, very risky. Webway Gate is here for Asmon. Rhino takes a big shot from the BB Death Gun loot as well. Taken down in 2 shots, I think. Interceptors jumping in just slightly too late to tie them up. Now they are taking lots of Daka as well from the double shooters here from Boris. His mech with the battery pack can heal vehicles and infantry. 453337. The brother captain with no war gear level 1, chasing down sluggers who run away. Riku losing his natural, now taking it back, puts a bunker up. 453334. This is 2.1 beta 4 of elite mod. Bunkers upgrades cost slightly less now, so you might see them a bit more often. Warboss runs away, still with that boss pole. Are we going to see the bang bang hammer and have him buffing the crap out of these triple sluggers who are all inside this War Truck? Where are the double looters? Defending power, which needs a node. Blue have mid. They have some energy shields up, and there's a zone throat from Floid. In fact, he has 2 on the field, has lost his Hormagaunts. Look how much damage they take from those single Dire Avengers even, and the Warlock's ranged attack there. No wonder they have a shield. Very, very vulnerable unit, but very, very good as well. Do not need to set up and do not do friendly fire with their artillery attacks. 453311 also give you that awesome health regen synapse. You can see it on his terminal seal. Warp spiders coming in, trying to finish off this zone throat. Are they going to go for melee? Teleport in for melee and miss. Looks like the Exarch Knocked down his own warp spider there with his special attack. Well, what happened there? 453, 300. There is channeling runes on retreat, keeping his warp spiders alive. Such a huge heal this thing gives over time. Here come Dire Avengers using fleet, they have their Exarch. And here come Howling Banshees, replaced by Asmon with the aspect of strength, given their Exarch. That awesome spear grenade on that garrison, that was nasty. Only one Termagant Brood survives and gets away. 453, 285. Warriors drop too late. And this is going to be pain. Their heavy armor, no match for the Howling Banshees' power weapons in their default state, certainly. West side, Looters trying to cut off this approach from Riku, who seems to be happy to just camp his VP right now. There's the Manticore strike on the Howling Banshees with crippling volley. He has gone for the crossbow bolt pistol, almost wiping the Banshees there. Nicely done from Riku, and they will need to retreat all the way back to base. Interceptors in retreat path. Can they finish them off? Have the Justicar now, who gets a nice power weapon, I believe. They also have the Nemesis focus upgrade. You can tell by the plus icon above their heads. They can also get grenades. Lots and lots of upgrades that interceptors can get. 446, 281. Crack missiles taking down the war truck. Not sure why Osinski didn't pull it out. No way it was going to stand to triple crack. Perhaps he thought the triple sluggers could repair it quickly enough. Now they switch to triple frag to try and take down these sluggers. Manticore strike on the Looters now. And they retreat, so you won't have the Looters to cover the sluggers anymore. Sentinels can just stand and shoot and then stomp when they get close. Here is the first stomp, hits only one of the squads. Here come a bunch of Tyranids though. And Osinski is doubled again and needs to run away. 446, 261. It put good pressure on this west side. But look at this. Still haven't put any generators on this power, or if they've been hit again. Not sure. Another Manticore for Riku. Dire Avengers capping mid. What's going on east side? The brother captain, fully kitted out now, has the halberd, splash damage, power melee, Nemesis Vortex, which is an awesome armor upgrade, gives you the Nemesis Vortex ability, which is awesome, and the teleporter pack. So it's going to be reasonably energy intensive now with teleportation, Nemesis Vortex, and We Are the Hammer. Here come a strike squad. Looks like they have the Nemesis focus upgrade themselves, since they have the fist above their heads, boosting their melee damage and their health. Howling Banshee is going to take down the brother captain here, are they? Yes. McBoy was there just in case. Here comes Adrenal Gland Warriors. Grenade goes in. Warp Spiders are there. Huge engagement. Hive Tyrant just walking through the grenade, not bothering. Double Zone Throats now weighing in with shots. The Orcs have Swamp them though, 50% less range damage and a speed increase, but they are still forced off. Good engagement for red. It looks like Warp Spiders are still here. Have their Aspect and their Exarch out, taking big shots from the Zoanthropes. And now Termagants and another big Zoanthrope shot. Need to get into that Webway gate, and they do. Almost lost that squad. Mechboy now under trouble. Pibb has a pretty decent melee force on the field now with these upgraded strike squad and interceptors. Now going after the war truck, but the interceptors do not have their grenades, so they can't shut it down with a crack. Howling Banshees now chasing his Zoanthropes. Warlock leaping in there. Now with channeling and runes, there is the seismic roar again. Did block his own Zoanthropes momentarily. Banshees easily able to tank the damage with that channeling and runes, and now go after the Inquisitor. Osinski is here too. 400, 229, 221 for red. Dark Riku with double Manticores and triple Sentinels. Some really awesome builds from Riku and Osinski in this game. Double cap for red. Inquisitor just get away because she has her mandate. What does the Warlock have? Just channeling runes still. Osinski, no sign of the boss. The Bang Bang Hammer, sorry, does have the boss pole. You can see the buff on all those sluggers. Termagants in huge amounts of trouble retreating through triple sluggers. Wow. Wasting their Swampum there, I think, trying to chase them down. They do not have their burners either. Double Looters still there. We also have flash kits on the field for Osinski. Huge range DPS. 45 DPS per flash kit. of piercing damage. They can also increase their range with git finders, which they have. Not sure what they're up to. Gonna try and support Asmon through the mid, perhaps. Red doing very well on the west side now. With a bunker, have triple sentinels. This is a repair bunker. All three sentinels with those missile launchers. 340, 225. Manticore gingerly coming to mid. Where's the other one? It's here, right in the mid. Hive Tyrant is going to revive the Inquisitor, who did go down. Hive Tyrant's level 3, has the extended carapace. Inquisitor's still level 1. Brother Captain's now level 2, in retreat. Warboss still level 1, does have the bang bang hammer though, so he could build these sluggers into a frenzy. Now coming into Floyd's melee force of Gene Stealers. And these Gene Stealers are scary as heck. He has to use all the boys to stay in this fight. Needed to put pressure on the warriors much quicker there. No way you're going to win against Gene Stealers if you do not pressure the warriors. Needed to use Call the Boys to save him. Termagants are wiped out. 340, 201. He's buffing the crap out of these sluggers. Look at their speed now from the bang bang hammer. And now the boss pole buffing those banshees. This is a scary melee force of blue team. Hive Tyrant goes down under double warp spider fire. Teleporting infantry with lots of nice piercing damage. 335, 201. Sluggers chasing Sentinel, one of the squads. No, this is Boris's sluggers. Here comes Osinski's melee army. That is awesome to see, going after the Sentinels. There's a stomp, but still goes down. This one is very low. Flash Gits coming in behind. Look at the damage from range. Here comes Floyd trying to help out. Gene Stealers doing insane amounts of damage. They are going to get some adjustments in the next beta, namely their Adrenal Rush returning less health, and they will have slightly less health themselves. But that was a bad engagement for Floyd. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Lost 2 warriors. The Zone Throats did get 2 very good shots on Osinski's Slugger Blob, but I didn't stop them going. No burners for these guys as well. Look at this, Grey Knight Terminators for Pibb. Splash power melee damage. Also drain energy from nearby enemies passively. Can get the Hammer Hand ability as well. No sign of it yet. Dark Riku losing all 3 Sentinels. Only has a single Manticore and Guardsman now. There's a Hell Fury strike. There's a Tyranids formation from Floyd. And here's the Storm Eagle. Look at the Tyranids formation go off on those sluggers. Good grief. There's a Purgatus as well, I think. There she is with Purgatus. 332, 167. Good grief. Warp Spiders run away. Osinski, only 1 slugger squad survived. The sluggers all die almost. That was an awesome army to see as well. What is he going to do now? Boris has a Nob squad. A lot more traditional build from him. Double shooters, looters into a weird boy, and now Nobs. Here is the weird boy. Support sub-commander for Orks. Also does good damage to blobs as well. Interceptors trying to decap. Nob squad having a good look at them now, coming into melee. Nob squad are very, very scary. Sorry, these are a strike squad, and they do run away as you would. Only Lightning Claw Terminators and perhaps these Grey Knight Terminators can stand against the Nobs in melee. Gene Stealers as well under melee. Synapse do very, very well, of course, with their Adrenal Rush. Autark on the field with her awesome fusion gun. 290, 167. Looters backing off from mid. All of the cover destroyed here. There's another looter squad though, doing decent damage to his brother Captain, level 3, and now has the Holy Armor of Titan, buffing himself by a whopping 400. Warboss is down, taken down by the Tyranids formation perhaps. Here is that Autark, awesome fusion gun. It's basically a rapid firing melter gun, doing good damage to all targets from close range and decaps Riku's natural. You see the webway gates up. Here comes another one. So that's one mid. I thought there was one on the east side here. I suppose it's been taken down. 289, 165. Here are those flash kits. Osinski starting to float. Might go for some Nob squad of his own. red still have that triple power and blue have triple power here, but they do not have it noded. Floid retaining his double zone throw so far. Mech Boy now has the super tough beam, so can support his Nob squad with that. He's getting knocked all over the place though. What happened there? Oh, it was a Lictor on the field with his flesh hook. Now a big melee fight. Nob squad, Grey Knight Terminators, G-Stealers in there as well. Awesome stuff. That was a seismic roar level 4 Hive Tyrant. And Orks flee. Nob squad did not take a loss though. They do not have their Nob leader yet or their U-Jammers. Or they do have their U-Jammers. Commando squad on the field for Osinski. Really good disruption and range DPS. And also cap 50% faster than other units, much like tactical marines can, which is a big plus for them. Gives them a very good niche in elite mod. Look at this, Dark Riku has a Baneblade on the field, super unit for Imperial Guard, bristling with guns, double las cannons, triple twin linked heavy bolters, demolisher cannon, and a big huge main battle cannon. Warlock is going to try and revive the Warboss here. Riku needs some support. Here comes Floid. G-Stealers, double zone throats, and the Warrior Brood giving that melee synapse with their adrenal glands, also gives them melee heavy damage. And these G-Stealers have rending claws giving them melee heavy damage. They will rip apart anything with adrenal rusher, especially. Sluggers do get away just about. Baneblade coming in. 287, 91, 2-1 cap for red. They have mid and their natural. What is this? Land Raider Crusader from Pibb. Here it is. Absolutely awesome super unit for Grey Knights. Hurricane bolters on both side sponsors, but look at that, shut down by the double warp spiders, haywire grenades, and that is something I do not agree with at all. Completely shut down. I hate how snares stack like that. They should perhaps root it in place, but he can't even shoot his weapons. Just double warp spiders doing that. 244, 91. That Beyblade might be in trouble then if they can teleport in and do that, and then get the knobs in amongst. Grey Knight Terminators and Land Raider Crusaders is going to be scary. 226, 91. Blue team capping back their natural. And there's the 2-1 for red. We now have 6 webway gates on the field. That's 300 red on webway gates. One in each base as well. Flash kits now on the field for Boris. And they have the blasters, gives them this artillery weapon. 211, 91. Nob squad, of course, is fully upgraded now with Nob leader and U-Jammers. 207, 91. But look at the stuff red team have mid. This is crazy. Grey Knight Terminators, fully upgraded Strat Squad, Interceptors, pimped out Brother Captain, he must be inside the Land Raider. Carnifex, double zone throw still around, and this melee force of Floids with G-Stealers and Warrior Brood. Can red team come back? This Baneblade under trouble, has been stunned by the Warp Spiders again, and look at this, can do nothing. Finally can move again. Floyd slightly too late to come and help, and down goes the Baneblade. Big blow for red team. 184, 91. 1-1 cap now. Wartuck still in there. Zone folks getting shots. Ouch. All 3 Warrior Brood models going down low to this power claw of the Warboss. He's level 3 and now has heavy armor, making him the toughest commander in the game. Plus 900 health. Still has the boss pole as well. Now going after his Grey Knight Terminators. Carnifex with the Barbed Stranglers here. Here comes the Land Raider Crusader to help as well. 184, 83, 2-1 cap for blue team. Gates paying off so far. Then here comes this one is just about alive, in fact. Grey Knight Brother Captain getting shot to bits. You see Dark Riku built a bunch of cover around his VP there. Warp Spiders teleporting away from the Grey Knights, but they were draining their health, which was awesome to see. Liber Demonica is up, kicking off mid. That was on rocks. Not sure what, if anything, was taken down. Looks like the Land Raider Crusader has escaped pretty well. Wow. Weird Boy kicking some serious ass with that ranged attack. Now Knobs onto this Land Raider. Blue team doing an excellent job using the gates to stretch the red team, unable to defend the Baneblade, and now the Land Raider Crusader. The Inquisitor is there. For Gartus maybe. There it is. Stun and a lot of damage on the outer ring, doing lots of damage to the Knobs. Another Rocks. Might finish off the Land Raiders, trying to move out of the way. Carnifex seems to be blocking it. What is it doing? Does survive. Wow. Commando squad is there. Their Knob leader gets a rocket launcher. But they do not take it down. 155-60. Double cap for red. Can they come back here? Another Manticore in the field for Dark Riku now. Trying to get some long range fire support going. Where is it? Find it, Indrid. There it is. Very, very well hidden. Red team looking reasonably good here. Blue team do have a lot of stuff, but it's all infantry. If Dark Riku perhaps could get a bunch of Kasakrin on the field. He's going for a Lehman Rust though. Looted tank for Osinski. These double warp spiders have done awesomely well for Asmon so far. Still has these Banshees as well, level 2 now. The Knob, let's have a look at the Knob squad. Only level 1. Osinski has lost his Knob squad. Warrior Brood replaced by Floid to get that melee synapse back on the field to support these level 3 Genestealers as well. These guys are going to kick some serious ass. Blue team continuing to put pressure on the west side, which is the best thing to do. No reason to attack mid with all of this stuff here and a VP advantage. 117-60. Can the Warboss decap with that heavy armor? Over 2,000 hit points with the boss pole. Wonder how much health he has with the boss pole and heavy armor level 10. Here comes Floyd though. Double zone thrope still kicking, level 3. Both of them. Has another Lictor as well. And here come Genestealers. There is Adrenal Rush. Increased damage, and they are returning health, but the Warboss uses Hard Boys on himself. That's one of his global buffs. His big stomp as well, now in retreat. And lives. That's how tough the Warboss can be. Lehman Rust now on the field, battle tank for Imperial Guard. Will just sit and defend that VP. I think huge engagement in mid. Asmon trying to cap, has Providence up on his Warlock, but he goes down. Does not last as long as it used to now. 15 seconds compared to 25. Boris teleporting in with Mega Rumbler, and now a big stomp. The foot of Gork, sorry. Boom! Absolutely owning those guardsmen. That was from the Weird Boy. Where is he? There he is. Also has the Warpath. Foot of Gork can be devastating though if you hit it right. Good synergy with the Mega Rumbler there. But Boris did go down. Land Raider Crusader doing a very good job. Those Hurricane Bolters will suppress. Also has a Multi-Melter and that Twin Linked Assault Cannon. And blue team are kept at bay. Red team retain mid. And look at this, putting pressure on blue's natural. There's a Lictor here. Double shooters defending. Lictor does some scary power melee damage. Can also leap and flesh hook out of the gate. Limited to 1. So I suppose it is a sub-commander. But look at this. Boris there using the global of the mech boy. I forget what it's called, but it buffs damage and has a chance to knock down. Using it to shut down a Lictor there momentarily, but he's still being a pain, keeping this uncapped 96-18. Red team have the west side under pressure again. Wow, double BB Death Gun looters taking pot shots at that Lehman Rust, but here comes Floyd. Scares them both off, and interceptors as well. Level 4 interceptors, wow, now have their grenades. 2,300 hit points at level 4 with Nemesis focus. Yeah, pretty scary squad. Looted tank being repaired by the sluggers. These guys have burners, level 2, but the Lehman Rust will take it down. That repair bunker really working out. Looted tank, one more shot and it will go down. It has the reinforced painting as well, and down it goes. 18, it's very close. Asmon floating tons of resources. Is he waiting for an avatar? He might be. His Warlock is down in mid. Boris has been repurchased. Warboss in trouble. Caught in retreat by those Genestealers. He's level 3 now. Can't select the brother captain, must be inside the Land Raider. Level 6 Hive Tyrant from Floyd. and level 6 Inquisitor as well. She's done very well. 66-18. Dark Riku has enough red to drop a nuke, so does Pibb. So this is not over yet. Top runs away from mid. This Land Raider Crusader has done awesomely well, surviving those 2 rock drops. Since then hasn't really been threatened too much. You might see Boris here flanked with Nob Squad. Land Raider Crusader is facing the wrong way. The Hurricane Bolters will turn to fire behind, but the Multi-Melter and the Twin Assault Cannon won't. But here it comes to turn around. You see the grenade launcher tubes on the front there, but they are no longer active. Frag Assault was removed from Land Raider Crusader. See, there's a bit too good. Seeing that it could suppress infantry and then knock it away. There's an orbital and there's a rocket run. Ouch. Nobs use frenzy though and survive. The commander did go down. That was Boris's mech again, a level 5 mech. And that's a big blow because he has battery pack and super tough beam. Hive Tyrant trying to cap mid. 39-18. Here comes Asmon with a webway gate right in there. Brother Captain kicking some serious ass. Howling Banshees are going to die if they stay there because Immortal has been activated, giving him 6 seconds of invulnerability. It also does something else. I think it makes all of his abilities recharge instantly when you activate it as well. Carnifex in there with that Barber Triangle level 2. Land Raider taking big hits from those looters, but they are forced off. 28-18. It's a 1-to-1 cap. Look at this. Red's natural under pressure from Osinski. Ard Boys on his knobs going after Lehman Russ. Warboss trying to cap. Inquisitor, it's up to her to try and get a special attack on this Warboss and knock him back. She's level 7, so she should have higher melee skill and does knock back the Warboss. Nicely done. She's going to try and cap now. Needs to put mandate up, obviously. There is the mandate. 28-18. Red have mid. Looks a bit quiet now. Green team have their own natural, but here comes Asmon with double warp spiders. Down goes the Inquisitor. Ouch. Look at this support from Floid and Pibb all the way over on this west side, teleporting in with the interceptors just to get that disruption. But here comes Osinski again with more knobs. Oh, these Borises. These are Borises using that webway gate awesomely well. 28-18. The webway gates may win this for blue team in the end. Red team put in a very, very valiant effort though. Double Lehman Russes. Warp Spiders put in their haywire grenades. Huge melee brawl here. Very hard to tell what the heck's going on, but here comes the Carnifex. What was that? No idea. Oh, it's a Tyrant formation. And Floyd just wiped out his warriors with his own Tyrant formation. There's the 2-to-1 for blue. There's the 1-to-1 now. Floyd only has 2 Carnifexes now. Also helped wiped out his own G-Stealers. I think that was a huge mistake. Red team still have mid. Can they take this as well? They've almost capped it, but not now. Something just died. Ouch. Floyd losing one of his Carnifexes as well. This is surely it. 28-5. Osinski asking to let the commandos cap since they will cap faster. Asmon not moving his Warlock away. There we go. And it's going to be a 2-to-1. Or is it? Here's a Manticore Strike. Boom. Knocks them off the cap. 28-5. It's a 1-to-1. Here comes the Warlock to cap again. Absolutely crazy ending. Pibb getting a Grey Knight Dreadnought. Good grief. What is this? Howling Banshees somehow still alive. Level 3. Stormtroopers with plasma guns. Level 4 Stormtroopers. Land Raider Crusader comes across a bit too late, and there is the 2-to-1 for blue, and they take it. An awesome game. I'm sure I missed tons of stuff and got tons of stuff wrong, but there you go. The Weber Gates, I think, did win it for blue. They were taking it down a lot, but he just kept putting them up. Especially this one here was a huge help. Boris bringing his Nob Squad over, and that pretty much won them the game at the end. Though Floyd nuking his own Tyranids did not help. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.